Hi, this is my comparison of the Razer Deathadder 2013 and the SteelSeries Rival 300. Now to start off with the build. Both are made of plastic. They're both the Deathadder. It's solid. It's sturdy. No issues there. No shaking parts. The SteelSeries Rival, basically same thing. No shaking parts. Solid build. But however, this feels more solid compared to this. This feels hollow. So I'll probably like the SteelSeries Rival build better over the Deathadder. The cable. This uses a braided cable. This uses a rubber cable. For its price, no. Okay, that is not cool. I'm sorry, that is not cool. So the Deathadder is a clear winner for in the cable area because the rubber cable, right, on a cloth mousepad, when we drag along, when you like swipe, it kind of sticks to the mousepad. That is not cool. The Deathadder, it doesn't have that issue. You see, it just follows the mouse as well. So no, rubber cable, no, that is not cool. Sure, it still works with the mouse bungee as well, but it leaves like a little marks where you put it into the bungee. The sensor, this uses the Pixar PMW 33110 sensor, optical, no acceleration. This uses the Avega ADNS S3988 optical sensor. Both have no acceleration as far as I know. This, however, is regarded to be the more accurate sensor, but however, do I feel a major difference? Not really, no, because the implementation of the SteelSeries version, sometimes I might have like a slight glitch with the sensor, right, when I'm just like scrolling normally and just make like a small swipe, and suddenly it just I just looked down straight up on the ground. I have no reason why this happens. It could be just like my unit is faulty, but then again, just saying. Accuracy, this kind of feels pretty accurate, but then again, this works pretty well as well. So there's no clear winner here. But however, name-wise, on paper, this is the more accurate sensor. Coating, this coating I don't like, and my hands sweat. This coating, it's rubber, it's matte. I like it. My hands don't sweat as much. In fact, if at all, it is good. I like the coating on this better than the Deathadder. The clicks, they're very loud, crispy clicks. They're arm-on switches. They're very nice. SteelSeries Rival, SteelSeries own switches. They're not as clicky. They're not as loud. And when you press down, it doesn't take much force to click. But if you come from the Deathadder, it probably takes some time to get used to get like a feel for when you've clicked. So I like the Deathadder's clicks better than the Rivals. The scroll wheel, Deathadder, very strong, solid scroll wheel. The Rival, however, it's like a smaller version of the Deathadder. The grooves, the notches, they're not really noticeable as always. However, each scroll is distinguishable. Is clicky. However, I still like the Deathadder's over this because it's just a great scroll wheel. The DPI switch, however, the Deathadder, it doesn't have one. The Rival, behind the scroll wheel, there is one, a single CPI switch. Switches between two settings. I don't use it much, but however, it's small, it's not in the way, it's nice, okay? It's just there. The lighting. The Deathadder 2013 is green lighting only. It's just there, it's bright, it's nice, okay? That is the final word. The Rival, however, it has RGB lighting for the scroll wheel and the logo. The transitions, they're pretty good, they're smooth. However, the color, it's not as bright as the Deathadder. It looks a bit more dulled. But honestly, I don't really care much because when you're gaming, you can't fucking see the colors. So there you go. So for lighting, this will probably be the winner, obviously, because there's RGB and this one, it's only one single color. So yeah. But then again, it really doesn't matter too much. The grip, Razer Deathadder is two rubber side grips. When moist, they don't help much with the grip. The SteelSeries Rival, however, has two very large rubber grips on both sides. However, when it's new out of the box, they are very, very annoying. It does not feel good. It presses into your fingers, and it just feels pretty bad overall. However, give it some use, and they'll become softer, and then it will just feel better. It will feel much better in the long run. And obviously, when this grip is much better over the Deathadder's, so this has the better side grips, definitely. The ergonomics. The Deathadder it's a pretty wide mouse when you hold onto it. It's comfortable. My thumb and pinky they touch the mouse pad, however, but it's still a very comfortable mouse. The Steelseries Rival, it's a thinner mouse and also longer. However, it feels much bigger, like height-wise, compared to the Deathadder. And ergonomics, still feels pretty good. However, some people cannot use it because of its because of its shape. Some people can use it straight up. It took me like a week to get used to it before I could just fully use it very well. But the ergonomics for straight up, I like the Deathadder better. You just go straight on, hold on to it, feels good. This one, for now, for me now, it feels pretty good as well because I'm used to it. But some people they can't get used to it. Mainly, I think the main issue would be the side grips. When they first come out of the box, they're so rough and like just coarse. It's just bad for the feel of the mouse overall. And now the size, they're both pretty big mice. The Deathadder, it's wide but not as tall. The Rival, however, it's taller than the Deathadder. It's not as wide, but however, in the hand, I feel the Rival is the bigger mouse compared to the Deathadder. And now the weight, this weighs like 112 grams, I think. This weighs 105 grams. This is lighter. If you want lighter, if you like lighter mice, this is the clear winner. But this only 10 grams heavier. It's not a huge difference, but however, I did feel it at first. But then when you get used to it, it's fine. Mouse feet, 3 mouse feet, pretty reasonable quality, small. They do its job, but they're just pretty small. The Rival, 4 mouse feet. They're kind of small as well. They are good quality though, and they do glide pretty well. And for the winner of the mouse feet, I'll probably go for the Steelseries. It just feels like it's better quality over the razors, but they're really not that different in my opinion. The price, however, this is then again, this is definitely the best bang for your buck, straight up. Okay, this is undisputed bang for its buck. However, this, if you can't afford it and you like its feel and its sensor, go for it. It is a good mouse, but for its price, this rubber cable, that is not okay. For such a high asking price, probably more expensive than the Deathadder. It gives you a rubber cable. That is not cool. That is straight. That's just not good for its price. Okay. So the final word, this is probably more worth for its price over this. So there you go.